Fox and you're tuned in to Foxy TV. So today I'm super excited to be coming to you guys today with this episode. I'm hanging out here at Studio One with the one, the only, Denaboy Ewil is in the building. What's going on today?
How you doing, Miss Fox?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Looking very fly with the shades, and I like the style today.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So, recording artist, clothing designer, you are a man of many talents, and it seems like you do it all. And I must say, I was reading your bio, and I was really inspired by just seeing, like, you know, where you've come or how far you've come in your life, and to see transitions you've made. So I always like to start off by asking, like, how did you get your start in the industry?
Well, I started off just being an independent artist, you know, doing it the old way, the old school way, you know, when CDs and stuff like that was out. You know, me and my buddies, we, you know, put together a van and did our whole promotional thing together. And
okay, so you used to like pass CDs out on the street and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, love that, love that. It's always a hustle.
Always, you know what I'm saying? You got your show and you got your business. That's why I call it show business.
Yes, I like that, definitely. So I was reading your bio that you were originally interested in sports, and then you transitioned from there into like writing and music and stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, sports was my thing, football was my thing, and you know, I eventually had cancer when I was young. So after that, that made me transform to use my mind instead of my body. And I began writing and, you know, trying to give back and figure out a better way to do it and change the minds of, you know, some people out there.
Yes, I love that. Making an impact. I love that. So, like, being a writer and, you know, a recording artist and just like in the music industry, how do you get inspiration, or like where do you draw inspiration from?
I draw inspiration from the people. I mean, I think the people is what makes, you know, music go. That's the universal language. So that's where my inspiration comes from. You know, I see people hurt, I see people cry, you know, I see people happy, I see people sad, you know, so I take from that. You know, I can't just tell my own story. I have to tell a story of, you know, of other people, because I'm the voice, you know, me being an artist, I'm the voice that everybody's gonna hear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I think that a lot of people they feel that in music. You know when you hear real music and you hear an artist singing from the heart. You know, and I think people appreciate that because they can relate.
Yeah.
So I love that you have that perspective. So for people that like haven't heard your sounds and your tunes, what's the vibe? Like, what you got going with the music?
Well, I got all kind of vibes on this record right here. This record is called The Black and White Story, and it's you know, it's about the ups and downs of life, the the rights and wrongs. The black and white, everything's pretty black and white. But you know, it's also, you know, it's classical, it's fun, you know, it's sexy. It's all that wrapped in one. It's street, you know, everything.
Okay, that's a nice little package right there. So where can people, like, if somebody wanted to find out right now where your music was to go listen to something, how can they find your tunes?
Well, you can look me up on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, at Ewil Wilson, or at, on Instagram, you know, Denaboy Grinders, Ewil. I'm there, you know. I'm getting ready to drop this record here on Universal and Streetnotes, you know, so it'll be out on iTunes and the rest of them pretty soon.
Okay. Well, you guys are going to be bumping to that real soon. I'm going to be bumping to that. I have my iTunes plugged in my car.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're gonna like it. You know? Like I said, it has its classical moments. You know, I really want to take music, you know, somewhere else beyond the bubblegum that's going on right now. Yeah,
and I've heard that term before, so just talk real quick about what's the bubblegum term, because I've heard other artists say that.
Well, the bubblegum is just the who, the how, there's not really no artistry, you know what I'm saying? You can pretty much step in there with a dope beat and, you know, next thing you know, the majors put you out there, and now you know, I mean, they're really not saying nothing, basically, is what bubblegum is, you know. It has to be, you know, music is, you know, as an artist, we have to take that consideration and that responsibility to put out good music. Yeah,
definitely. So, like, do you feel like some artists, like with the bubblegum term, do you feel like some people just blend in, like their music just all sounds the same?
Yeah, they do. I mean, of course, you know, they follow that trait, you know. They follow the yellow brick road, I like to say, and just end up in the same place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's only going to take you so far. I think you got to think outside the box and, like, you know, have the perspective that you do. I love that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so, okay, let's talk about the clothing line, because I'm, like, really liking the style here. So, yeah, let's talk about this.
Well, you know, it originated with a partner of mine, Dale Evans. He You know, we came up with the Obvious Giant movement. You know what I'm saying? And Denaboy and denagirl is a trade-off of it. You know, because we're from the city of Pasadena. So we all Dena boys. We got the Dena girls.
Okay, shout out to Pasadena.
We got the big old roses out there. Yeah, shout out to the city of roses. You know, it's a special place. You know what I'm saying? And it's a billionaire city, so we got to reflect that.
Okay, and like let's rewind back because I heard Denaboy, but then I heard denagirl. You mean stuff for me too?
Oh yes. Oh,
okay,
yes.
what can I get?
I'll make sure I give you something before y'all.
Yes,
just to go home. You know, we got a lot of different. We got denagirl fitness. You know, we have.
Okay.
You know, we have pink candy. We have some different sexy things like that too.
Okay, so I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
So where can people get clothing? Like if I want to go order something besides hitting you up.
Well, you can go to Dorothy's in Altadena.
Okay.
It's in Altadena on Los Robles and Woodbury. You know, that's where it's a boutique. It has a lot of our women's stuff in there. You know, you can get a couple of guy hats and different things like that. But
okay. And then what about for the men? The same place or?
Or you can go to obviousgiant.com.
Okay. Okay, check it out. Dope style right here. So if you guys are trying to get on this level, check out Denaboy and denagirl Clothing. I will. So just real quick, talk about the nonprofit thing that you were talking about earlier. What's that about?
Well, the nonprofit is to, you know, of course, it's for cancer awareness, something that I went through, you know, so I want to make sure I reach back on that. And, you know, we're also going to have some nonprofit events coming up, some runs and walks around the Rose Bowl, you know, to raise for breast cancer and other types of cancer, and also to help, you know, men, inmates, when they get out of jail, to help them find a job, help them, you know, get back on their feet, you know what I'm saying, give them a second chance. So that's something that Streets Life Foundation, which is the nonprofit, got started, and myself and Leland and a couple of other people on the label, you know, Streetnotes Records, we putting that together.
Wow, that's awesome. And I believe in second chances too. I mean, I think, you know, when you get out, you need that time to just start over. You need people that are going to support you and be there for you. So I love that. So I always like to ask a few like fun questions. So like as an artist, as a clothing designer, just basically in showbiz, give me, name in like 5 seconds, 5 things you can't live without, either as an artist or as a clothing designer. Go.
As an artist and a clothing designer, music is one. As a clothing designer, just being fresh, you know, just you know, waking up feeling fresh.
That natural swag,
that
right?
natural swag, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need 2 more?
2 more, 5 things. The money, of course.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the money's a motivator for everything, and also a sexy lady.
Okay, I like that right here.
So,
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure the Bella's not mad at that.
I know what's up.
All right, I love that. So, and then I just like to ask for people that are, you know, doing great things like you. For young people that are watching you and that are following you, what's some advice you would give to them for those that want to do what you're doing?
Just believe in yourself and you know, never let somebody tell you can't do it, because it can be done. You know, step by step. You know, do one thing at a time. Don't get clouded up trying to do too many things. Focus on one thing, then move to the next.
Yeah, I love that. The true words of wisdom. Believe in yourself and take it one step at a time. That's great advice. I take that advice myself. So make sure you guys check them out. Do you already get your website, social media?
You can go to my Facebook at Ewil Wilson, or you can go to my Instagram at Denaboy Grinders Ewil, or you can reach me at Twitter at Ewil Wilson.
All right, make sure you guys hit him up. Hey, send him a tweet. I'm going to be tweeting. You're going to tweet me back, right?
Yes. Awesome.
Okay. Make sure you guys check him out. The one and only Denaboy Ewil, hanging out today at Studio One. You guys are going to see him again, whether it's his fly clothing or hearing his sensational music. Stay tuned, you guys. Hey, don't forget to join us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys again soon. Stay tuned for more. Shannon Fox, Foxy TV.
Peace. Support the brand.